Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something absolutely fascinating, a true professional evolution. We're looking at how top Hollywood actresses transform from on-screen talent into undeniable symbols of global influence, empowerment, and ultimately, absolute industry leadership. So, if you're looking for the ultimate career role models, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to trace the exact trajectory these women take to completely dominate one of the world's most competitive industries.
So you gotta wonder, right? What actually makes a Hollywood actress a true global icon? I mean, is it just about the glamour and the red carpets? Or is it about something way deeper, like breaking social norms, setting massive global trends, and displaying this unwavering, relentless passion for their dreams? Well, as we'll see, the most successful stars treat their acting careers as really just the first stepping stone to profound, multifaceted global influence. To figure out how they do it, we're going to map out their journey. We'll look at how they break social norms, their iconic breakouts, that peak award-winning dominance, their influence on global fashion trends, and finally, how they evolve into leaders way beyond the silver screen. All right, let's kick things off with our first stop, breaking social norms and becoming true symbols of empowerment. The source material actually defines a Hollywood heroine as way more than just the character she plays. It's about being a female star who actively breaks barriers to act as a powerful symbol of empowerment. Modern Hollywood actresses are literally leveraging their platforms to completely redefine what success looks like. They showcase genuine versatility, moving seamlessly from these incredibly intense dramatic performances to highly demanding action-packed roles. It just proves they can command literally any space they enter.
Moving right along, let's talk about iconic breakouts and how these stars capture massive global attention.
If we want to see how this builds real momentum, just look at some of the major franchises and culturally significant roles that act as massive launchpads. Take Scarlett Johansson, for instance, who became one of the highest-paid actresses on the planet through her foundational role in the Marvel franchise. Or Shailene Woodley, who just captivated audiences with her raw, realistic performance in The Fault in Our Stars. And then there's Dakota Johnson, whose bold leap into 50 Shades of Grey made her an instant, global household name. Let's be clear, these aren't just acting gigs. They are incredibly strategic, powerful professional breakthroughs. Now let's shift gears and look at award-winning dominance, hitting that absolute critical peak. Jennifer Lawrence is basically the textbook example of a perfectly executed career evolution. It's like a four-phase masterclass in scaling a career. Phase 1 starts with her massive breakout as the queen of Hunger Games. But she definitely didn't just stay an action star. Phase 2 sees her becoming the second youngest Oscar-nominated actress in history. Then in Phase 3, she completely dominates the critical landscape, winning an Oscar, a BAFTA, and 3 Golden Globes. And finally, Phase 4, all of this critical validation propels her to becoming the highest-paid actress in Hollywood. It's just phenomenal. 4. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the sheer number of Oscar nominations Jennifer Lawrence has racked up, along with 5 Golden Globe nods. What this number truly represents is her unwavering dedication to her craft. You don't get nominated 4 times by accident, right? It requires a relentless, strongly willed work ethic that sets a massive standard for anyone looking to reach the absolute pinnacle of their own field. And of course, she's an incredible company. We're talking about absolute titans here. Anne Hathaway holds 2 Oscars, a Golden Globe, and a Primetime Emmy. Emma Stone and Angelina Jolie each bring in their own Oscars, BAFTAs, and Golden Globes. It's a staggering concentration of critical hardware that proves their longevity and profound talent. To put that in perspective, winning just one of these is the defining moment of a lifetime for most actors. These women, they have cabinets full of them. And all this critical success, it directly fuels massive professional breakthroughs off the screen, too. Take Emma Stone. By 2017, her natural acting and incredibly powerful screen presence didn't just win her an Oscar for La La Land, it made her the highest-paid heroine of the entire year. It also secured her a spot on Time magazine's list of the top 100 most influential people in the world. It really proves that excellence in your craft inevitably creates global influence. Okay, let's step off the red carpet and into our next area, global fashion trends and cultural influence. Because their power definitely doesn't stop at the box office. These heroines leverage all that on-screen allure into immense off-screen cultural clout. The source specifically points out international stars like Monica Bellucci, an Italian model and actress who has just seamlessly transitioned her cinematic grace into years of shaping top-tier international fashion and cosmetic brands.
Her beauty and style have basically become an industry of their own.
There's a quote from the source that really hits the nail on the head here. It notes that the allure and glamour carried by Hollywood heroines make them stylish fashion icons, setting trends and influencing people around the world. Their impeccable style leaves a totally indelible mark on global media culture. When they wear something, the world buys it. They aren't just wearing clothes, they're literally directing the flow of the global fashion economy. Which brings us to the ultimate multi-hyphenate evolution, becoming leaders way beyond the screen. Angelina Jolie perfectly illustrates this insane duality. On one hand, you've got the fierce action star heroine anchoring huge global blockbusters like Lara Croft, Salt, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But juxtaposed with that is her profoundly impactful real-world work. She serves as a director, a producer, and an incredibly dedicated humanitarian. She has used the immense capital of her fame to build a massive platform for global change. And honestly, we see this multi-hyphenate leadership everywhere. Emma Watson isn't just the smart, strong-willed star of Harry Potter, she actively advocates for global equality as an ambassador to the UN. Jessica Alba took her fame and built an absolute empire as a businesswoman and the CEO of The Honest Company. And Gal Gadot draws on her real-life background as a retired military officer from the Israeli forces, bringing genuine strength and perspective to her global platform. These aren't just actors, they are dynamic, highly effective, real-world leaders. So when we distill all this down from the source material, the traits that make these women the ultimate career role models become super clear. It really boils down to an unwavering passion for their dreams, unmatched versatility across highly dynamic roles, a hardworking and strongly willed dedication to their craft, and the ability to fearlessly break social barriers. They don't wait for opportunities to happen, they build them. So as you reflect on these remarkable career trajectories, I want to leave you with a question to chew on. How will you apply this level of unwavering passion to break barriers in your own industry? You've seen the blueprint, right? From those early breakout moments to absolute mastery and global leadership. Now it's time to consider how you can channel that exact same relentless drive into your own professional journey. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember to keep pushing your own boundaries.